back and we are live. Oh, the cues. Oh yeah,
I was just in the studio doing the song over that beat right there.
really?
Yeah, yesterday. Yup.
Hell
Yup.
yeah. I love that beat. Clearly, I love that beat. So,
Yeah.
and you know how it
It
is when you
goes.
edit like videos and stuff. You listen to it a lot because it's rolled like you're syncing and stuff. So yeah, man, I
Yup.
feel like
Yup. It goes hip hop, hip hop. Is it dead or alive? I seen it cuffed in the back of a federal ride. Rappers come with regular lines. I'm better with mine. I just think that it's in a coma. Never said it was dying. Hip hop, hip hop. Is it dead or alive? I seen it cuffed in the back of a federal ride. Rappers come with regular lines. I'm better with mine. I just think that it's in the coma. Never said it was dying.
nice. Let's go. Yeah. All the cues. I love it.
Amen. Yeah, amen.
Heck yeah, man. How are you doing, sir? What's good with you?
Shit, it's been a busy weekend, bro. I take off this Wednesday, and I'm for like just under a week, and yeah, man.
And Wednesday will be
I
here before you know it. You know what I mean? That's 2 sleeps away. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. Like I feel like the closer you get to the date, the quicker the fucking day goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In between, and it's just like, all right, we'll be right here. But yeah, and I'll be gone for about a week. First time off the island in a while. Since moving back from Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Wish I was making a stop in Vegas. Wish I had a show there, but I don't. But I'll be doing 2 shows in Cali and 2 in Arizona, which we'll talk about later. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Absolutely, man. Going on tour. Badass. Awesome. Cool.
yeah, a little mini
Congratulations.
one. Mhm.
Let's go.
Just get back out there. Get my feet wet. Just link up with some good people that I connected with many years ago. Talk about some new shit. You know what I mean? We'll
Yeah,
see.
man.
We'll see what's up. Yeah, we'll
And
see
it's
where it
the
goes.
it's called the Slap Frost tour, yeah?
Yeah. They've done 10 years of it. They've taken some legends with them on tour. In fact, the dude that uh, True Justice is the one that put it together with his boy, two friends, Vocab Slick and Z Man, and they've been doing it for uh, they've done it 10 times. And I was on tour with the Alcoholics, and he put that together with the licks. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
um,
Yeah. Heck
that's
yeah.
very very good dude to know. You know what I'm saying? True Justice, shout out. I'll see you in a little bit. But yeah, Stockton, LA, and then we go to that's California, of course, and then we go to Arizona. We got Phoenix and Tucson. Yeah.
Nice, man. So speaking of traveling and doing things, how's Hawaii? What's the weather like out there, man? Is it rainy? Is it
Uh,
that cold 75 degrees?
it's been like in the 70s, the lower 70s for the most part. It's been kind of
Which is
windy.
actually cold
Um,
there, man. That's cold
yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
But like I been in Vegas for over 10 years, so I mean, shit. If it reaches like 50, under 50, then I'm
Right.
starting to pull out the long sleeves and the little I might even do a long john in the 40s type shit. But you get what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
70s ain't shit. So yeah, it's Hawaii. It's nice. It's not raining like it was last month. It was crazy with the rain. It might end up raining this week. Who knows? But yeah, just
Nice
typical
out
Hawaii
there.
weather.
Hawaii winter. I love it, man.
Hawaii
Better than
winter.
winter anywhere else in the world. I'll tell you. We've
It
had a pretty
sure
great
is.
winter, man. But
Yeah, it sure
see,
is.
for where we are, we actually need a freeze. People don't always understand how that all works, right? But
Yeah.
different ecological zones and stuff like that. But for where we are, we actually need a good hard freeze, and it's been like record highs warm. We had a little bit of cold earlier, and we've had like a dip here and there, but it's been 50s to 70s, which is unseasonable for where I'm at.
That's weird. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's weird.
Record highs like 5 or 6 days of record highs. So not that I hate it on the immediate, but man, that means that's just you just need cold. You just it's just there's a reason that certain places have seasons. You know what I mean? You need that
Right.
for the way the life and vegetation and all of that stuff works. So here's hoping for just a little. Plus, I got a fireplace. I got wood. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go.
And
And
then there's a bunch of people in the rest of the, in certain parts of the country where they're just freezing their fucking ass off. You know what
it's
I'm saying? So,
weird, man. Here's the thing, bro.
like I know people in Ohio and
Are you
like
ready for our sidetrack conspiracy of our show today? Here's what it is, man. Okay, I was.
oh boy, this should be a segment, huh? We need a sound just before you
Yes.
just before you go into that. We need some of that, unsolved mysteries type of music.
Psycho conspiracy.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Some bullshit like that.
Okay, so here is our side note conspiracy of the show. Okay. So so if you notice, like, the West Coast has been getting pounded with awful weather, and the East Coast has been getting pounded with awful weather, but it has been unseasonably great weather throughout the Midwest, right? Now, if weather is controlled by the powers that be, okay, who historically votes blue? West Coast and East Coast. And the powers that be that are controlling the weather are beating them down, right? And then the center of the country that votes red is getting like unseasonably warm weather because the weather is controlled. That's your side conspiracy. Anyway.
Wow. I haven't even thought about that one, but that
No, I
one's
saw that on
fucking
the
deep.
internet. I was like, whoa, that's as crazy as the McRib is people. You know what I'm saying?
So wait. So you think Trump has something to do with this? In other
I
words,
don't think anything. I'm saying I read a thing that said basically the reason that the Midwest is having great weather and the reason that the East and West Coast, but in the last administration, we had more tornadoes and like harsh weather in like the South and the Midwest than we normally get in a 20-year period, right? But it was better in California, suppose. And I don't like, dude, I don't even know if that's true. Like, I can't tell you what the weather was 8 years ago in the summer of August. Was it colder in August? Like, I couldn't begin to tell you. And you think I'm gonna start digging that ground? No, it's not that.
right.
But I love it as a, you know what I mean? I love it as a sideshow conspiracy. So, you know,
Hey, it's food for thought. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else, possibly. I mean, I strongly believe that they have capabilities of, even if control is such a strong word, altering,
yeah. Well,
modifying,
I mean, we know
whatever, they can do it.
They,
You
I
get
mean,
what I'm saying? Yeah.
we know they cloud seed. They know that we.
Oh
Know
yeah, that part.
rain.
Yeah, the chemtrails and all that. Yeah, that's been
And not the
happening.
way you and your boys do on tour in the clubs. That's not the way they make it rain. Okay, you know what I'm saying? ain't no
Yeah.
Shanique was up in there popping bottles. All right, I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I shit. A lot of people have their own thoughts on what those trails are. When the planes go up and that, but we all know the reality of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Nothing on
yeah.
the popping bottles. I thought that was hilarious. That was great, man. That was timely. That was funny. You're sandbagging me. Come on.
you talking about the bottle thing? Shit.
Anyway, no. I'm kidding. But no, I agree. We know for a fact they cloud seed. They make it rain. They literally, can change sunny days to cloudy days and rainy days. They change, and the problem there is that if you take a day, if you take a day that is supposed to be 90 degrees, and in the world and the way the Earth works, that thing is supposed to be a 90-degree day, and you turn it into a 60-degree day because it's raining that day, what are you actually doing? What are you doing to the flora and fauna that say this is supposed to be 90 degrees today? And the Earth, it's like we're planning our whole thing, around 90 degrees today, but now it's 60 and it's raining. And I think that, the theory there is that is why we have as much severe weather as we have. So yeah, man. I don't know.
Shit, might be right. I
You
don't
know what
know.
I mean? Yeah.
Anybody in the comments know?
And let
Leave
us
your
know what you
thoughts.
think. Ah. All right. Sorry. Side note conspiracy, man. We gotta get into the markets. What do you know about the markets this week? Have you heard anything interesting? Anything good on that?
Shit, S&P just went to its the highest it's ever been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've got I know my favorite, fucking Nvidia's come down a little bit. That wasn't cool, but it is what it is. Things have been interesting going into the new year. I know that right now, as we speak, Bitcoin's somewhere around 91,000, which
Yes.
is which is great. You know what I'm saying? But it acts really weird Sunday going into Monday, so we'll see how everything plays out. I don't know. I was just talking to my pops, and he said something about the. I didn't look this up, but maybe we can pull it up. But there's a investigation into the Fed chair. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
to run that. Yeah. That was. Yeah, I
Okay.
want to get
Okay.
right into that for sure. Yeah. So
Which kind of, when things like that go down, the big money tends to get kind of shaky and start selling off. So you never know what the upcoming week is looking like. But I'm hearing that a lot of shorts are going to be trapped. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like things should be going up. You know what I'm saying? And i'm
yeah,
i'm i'm hopeful, I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? I'm a bull at heart, but
sure.
there's just so much going on, like, and it just keeps coming. You know what I'm saying? You just never know how things will turn out. Just, but take it with a fucking a grain of salt. Don't get too fucking caught up in the day-to-day action, especially if you're an investor long term. If you are a trader, of course, day trading, especially, like, that shit is rough. It can really
I
affect
say
you.
good on you, man. If you want to do that, good on you. You know,
Yeah.
that is that literally there are guys who make a living playing in the
Fuck
casinos
yeah.
in Vegas and good for them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like, hey, it beats a day job, and good for
Yeah.
you, man.
Um,
So that but that's
y-
not I'm not there yet. So
you know. And by the way, of course, disclaimer, we're not financial advisors at all. Because if we were, we'd probably dress a little differently, we'd probably act a little differently.
I wouldn't, but word.
No, I'm fucking with
I
you.
would just
And we're not giving out any financial advice.
no.
This is just our opinions and what we're doing with our money. You know what I'm saying? If you're winning, great. If you're losing, I'm sorry. But yeah, none of this is any advice. So go ahead, man. What we got?
No, absolutely. Oh, and one quick thing I wanted to say. Visionary value on the home of all of the PT Pod podcast, PT Pod on Rumble. We beat every other podcast. This was the most watched one. Let's go. So to everybody out there, we want to say, you know what I mean? We love you. We love you and
Okay.
we
All
appreciate
right.
you.
All
So,
right.
yeah,
All
man, we
right, my
killed it.
peoples. I appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. And thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys keep tuning in. And start spreading the word about your boys.
Let's
FW Mike and T-QRON.
let's
Let's go, baby.
go.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. As you said, just a quick run through. The S&P 500 rose by 0.6% on Friday to close at an all-time high, while the Dow gained around 5% and the Nasdaq surged to 0.8, supported by gains in semiconductor stocks, which, if you paid attention, we have been talking about and said that was a good move if you were into it. In addition to that, traders are now prepping for the start of a new earnings season with
Oh
major
yeah.
Wall Street
Hmm.
banks set to report results in the coming days, adding to market volatility.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Earnings. You gotta love them. I don't play earnings. That's gambling. You just don't know what the fucking company, unless you have inside information you're not supposed to have.
yeah.
You don't know what it's gonna look like. You can speculate all you want. Some people get their accounts blown up
Yo,
trading options during earnings. Be careful, folks. But yeah,
true that. True that. In addition to that, signs are emerging that the dominance of the so-called Magnificent Seven tech stocks in driving market gains may be weakening, suggesting a potential broadening of market leadership in
Mhm.
2026, which is actually a very good thing. Spread it around, and everybody gets an opportunity to make a little more money, in my opinion. Now, other people feel differently, and that's fair, and you can. But that was my thought
Yeah.
on that one.
I do love the Mag 7. Not gonna lie, they're money makers. Hell yeah. A
Heck
lot of
yeah,
people that
man.
make money, but maybe there's definitely other money makers out there. The little less known money makers. You just gotta that's you gotta do your research to find the hidden gems.
That's fair enough. Absolutely. And then hitting, let's see here, where did it go? And then finally, getting into it, the investigation into Powell. Jerome Powell has
Yeah,
raised concerns about the independence of the Federal Reserve,
yeah.
prompting a knee-jerk sell-off in futures markets, with
See,
the
there you
S
go.
and yeah S&P 500 falling. Let's see here, point
Yep.
0.5, and let's see here, Nasdaq 100 futures dropping point 0.7. That's a big drop as of last late Sunday. So that was the latest news going on before Monday here. So looks like Tuesday the inflation report is going to come out. That's going to be a big thing.
Ooh.
Tuesday is going to be a big is going to
Mhm.
tell a lot. Inflation, as you know, is a big
Of
indicator for
course.
all the
Yep.
market action. Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
then finally, yeah, that investigation into Powell. Let's see here.
Might be a choppy week. Might be a real choppy week, man. I mean, like I said, like I was just my pops was telling me that, and there we go, boom. Like you said, futures is already down. I don't think it's gonna affect things too much for too long. Might be a day or two or whatever. Then depending on the report, we go up or down. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then like you mentioned, earnings start popping up and shit, might be a crazy January. But
yeah,
like you
yeah,
said, like we said, all time high on the S&Ps. Yeah, you're probably gonna see more all time highs real soon with the S&P.
yeah. Here's an interesting article I found. Momentum waves and drama builds. Bitcoin is stuck in the 90K crossfire, and basically the tag on it is the king of crypto seems to have hit the snooze button. As of January 11th, Bitcoin is trading at 90,828, riding a 24-hour intraday change between 90,291 and 90,850, which is a very tiny gap. With a market cap of 1.81 trillion and trading volume at 14.26 billion daily, Bitcoin is sitting tight in its leather throne, cautiously surveying the battlefield. And man, basically, from this outlook, Bitcoin appears to be recovering from the pullback. I am still so super bullish on Bitcoin. I still think it's the one. I think I love Bitcoin's uh asset. I like Ethereum for the reason that it is a utility coin. So not only is it tied to Bitcoin, but it's a little more stable. That means the volatility is less. Now it means that you won't see people jumping on Instagram going, "I made 10 billion in a day, son." It ain't that. You know what I mean? It's more of a long term, more stable thing, and but it goes the way Bitcoin goes. So there is
Mhm.
that, but it does have utility to it as well. So
I mean,
um,
most crypto trades the way Bitcoin does. You know what I
that's
mean?
true. That's fair.
So when Bitcoin goes up, usually everything else goes up too because everybody's looking for the next Bitcoin, at a cheaper price. Will it ever be the
Exactly.
next Bitcoin? Probably not. But yeah, look at they're talking about hit the snooze button at 90. Like it's at
I know.
90,000.
I
Like
know.
not like 40, 50, 30, 20, 10. Like motherfuckers is tripping because look how far it's come. You know what I'm saying? And if it's 90 and they're snoozing, okay, wait till it wakes up. Then what?
Yeah.
We're going back to 126, 130, 150, 200. I I feel 200 is doable by summer.
Wow, that's super. I'm saying
Summer,
150. I love it. Yeah.
I Yeah, I mean 150 to 200 with by summer, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it may not be, it may run into the end of the year, but by the next year, you're gonna see Bitcoin probably at 200,000 if you ask me.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And I love that. And as you can see right here, we got some other info pulled up. Right here, this is, your Bitcoin all time to never forget. You know what I mean? What happened and how, as soon as the market changed. And once again, as we've covered before, it just makes sense. You know what I mean? So it just makes sense the way everything is moving. There is, as it says here, looking at the moving averages, it's a mixed bag of signals. The short term exponential moving average for 10 periods supports further upside at 90,740, while the simple moving average for the same period at 91,363 leans bearish. I completely disagree with that. It just means that it's playing conservative as the bull of the last 10 periods is higher. So, anyway, don't want to get too nerdy with it. Long story short, bull verdict. If Bitcoin can muster the strength to break above 91, it basically is going, and that's the start of it. It absolutely is going to 91 very, very soon. I'd be surprised if by Valentine's Day it wasn't not way above, but at least trading above 91. So there's that. And then, I mean, this guy's bear all the way through, and I think it's a little negative, but I thought this was an interesting article. It's interesting to get the sides of it that you may not agree with. You know how I feel about that, man. So,
Yep, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
And it's
Yeah.
important to see that. But once again, he kind of also spells it out that if it goes to 91, people will start being more confident in it. Of course, he leaves out the volatility currently in the volatility currently in the market due to the energy prices that a lot of coins are fueled by. And there's that. Speaking of that, that's why I wanted to jump over here. Here's our guy, Dan from Digital Asset News. You know what I'm saying? He's our vanilla ice cream guy. No sprinkles, no chocolate, no cone, just a cup of vanilla ice cream and that wooden spoon, you know what I'm saying, that comes like to the, connected to the plastic cup. You know what I'm saying? It's that little wooden spoon. And you gotta like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we love Dan at Digital Asset News. He's cool. He's a nice guy. He's a super nice guy. We'll give it up.
Mike loves him.
Wow. Wow.
Nah, he's cool, man. He's got some good info.
Amazing.
Let's I like my guy, the other homie.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pull him up and you're like,
Oh no.
I'm kidding. I'll stop. All right. Anyway, so hey, this guy has some of the best real, Bitcoin and
Yeah, yeah,
crypto
absolutely.
info out there. You know,
Absolutely.
like
Absolutely.
he just he drops it like most of them do. But just check this out. This is Ethereum and a new way they're checking it out. So yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be right. But this one from Van Eck, I love it because they do a lot of research. They put a lot of time and energy into it. They're research assistants. They are ingrained into the crypto market. And this is what they came up with. First of all, the Ethereum terminal smart contract market share, the bear case would only be 15%. And this is them looking out to 2030. So right around the corner. I mean, we're looking like less than 4 years or so. So the bear case for smart contract market share, the bear case is 15%. The base case, where they think things are going to actually happen, 70%. So I believe that Ethereum will do quite well, but it's all up in the air and nobody knows. We see that Wall Street institutions and sovereign wealth funds and everybody else that is trying to get into the crypto space is using Ethereum for smart contracts and doing a lot of different things with it. We see the banks that are doing with it, JP Morgan, BNY Mellon, everybody else around the block. So a 70%, that is the lion's share of the marketplace. And if they can do that, so much the better. They talk about revenue. This looks like this is
All right, because we are short on time, I will leave it there. Just long story short, it looks like Ethereum, a coin I've always been interested in, is becoming a darling of the finance industry, man. And that's always a good thing, right?
Yep.
Because they,
Tom Lee loves that. Tom Lee loves that Ethereum. He's associated with Bitmine. That company has been trying to buy up all the Ethereum. They had an amazing run. I made some money trading Bitmine. BMNR is the ticker symbol. Risky play. But yeah, if people like Tom Lee can convince a bunch of other people to buy into Ethereum on Wall Street, which he already has, yeah, I think you'll see Ethereum pass 5,000 this year. Shit, it might go to 7,000 by the end of the year, if you ask me, or higher.
Very, very cool. And absolutely, man. I think man, I don't know. It's how about I say it like this? For better or worse, I think that the moves being made on the geopolitical stage are setting us up for uh, good financial situations.
Man, that's a whole episode by itself.
I know. It's very hard not to get political at a certain point, right? And the thing is, you cannot have an opinion one way or other on the guy in office, but you can definitely have an opinion on the things being done that affect the market, right? Having the Venezuelan oil is going to be good for energy. It just is. It's going to be a huge difference in the energy market. So there's that. And I think that's going to, ripple out. And then right now, what people don't know or may not know is that a lot of crypto is being tied to energy production. And I'm talking oil and natural gas, right? There's a way they do that where they mine crypto with the burn off gas from mining and fracking, right? So there's crypto involved that you can get into with energy stocks. And, we're going to get more into that later. But right now, we got to pull up my man's favorite man's. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it over here. He's got a couple of great ones. I got Forrest, man. Then we're going to talk a little bit to T about his tour. Then we're going to call it because we are tight on time and we're already almost over. So, yes. All right, let's go. We're going to pull it up. Damn. All right. This is Wall Street. Looks like us now. We love this dude. And this is companies that will take off because Trump took over Venezuela's oil, which is what we were kind of just talking about.
There's a few companies that will benefit from America's now control over Venezuelan oil. I'm Wall Street Trap, and I help the everyday person build wealth through disciplined investing and trading with confidence and not confusion. With the U.S. in control of 300 billion barrels of oil, worth about $17 trillion, Trump didn't hide why he invaded Venezuela. He said, and I quote, "They stole our oil, we want it back." And then he said, "We're going to let good American companies take control of that market." So here's a couple of companies that I think we should be aware of. One, Chevron. Now, they have direct operational leads. Chevron is already the only major U.S. company that already exists in Venezuela with operations going. So they're going to be the first mover. They're going to have advantage. They got infrastructure, which means lower lead time, faster scaling, and they're going to be permitted to operate at full scale. Next, we have ConocoPhillips. Interesting about them was they were already kicked out of Venezuela, and they were owed billions of dollars. So now I'm negotiating to get right back in. Gonna get them a great growth opportunity. They have access to a lot of crude oil, and it's gonna be good. But last on the list is Slumberg, SLB. Now, they're the final frontier to service. So rebuilding Venezuelan oil infrastructure, so pipelines, wells, offshore, workloads, engineering, drilling, support, completion, service, upgrades. This can take a while. We're talking decades. So if you think about drilling and production, they're truly ready to be in that field. Some notables are ExxonMobil, and you have Marathon Petroleum, all who's going to look to take advantage of that. Now think about this. 300 billion barrels of proven reserve is great, not just for energy. Think about the AI space. When we talk about AI infrastructure and energy, this is going to be a great situation for America to put itself in position to dominate in the AI space. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Salute.
The Wall
All
Street.
right. Okay, man. Once again, doing what I was saying, it was hard to do, and I appreciate that. You know what I mean? And it's hard to kind of talk about it and get, not that political, but maybe he made a semi-political stance, but I think he made more of a market reaction to what is going on politically stance, which is what I try to do here. What we try to do, I think, man. Honestly, because you can't ignore what's going on in the world and go, the market is in a bubble. The market is a reactor, is a reflection, and a reaction to what is going on in the world, right? So,
hey, stand in line with the oil talk. Like I heard, like word online is that Diddy was looking for a pardon, but Trump told him that you don't got the right kind of oil, bro. That's not the type of oil we fuck with.
It's not, in fact, the kind of oil uh, that we need. If you try to put baby oil in your car, you call me and tell me how that works. You know what I mean? So, um, I think that
Yeah, that's
he kind of mentioned what I was saying. It's going to put us in a better position on a lot of levels. To be on the lookout for that. If
sure.
you're a crypto hawk,
Absolutely.
yeah, man.
But
And
come
that's
on,
just
man. This wasn't about the oil. What oil?
um. No, I like the fact he came out and he's like, I will be controlling the oil. Also, look to Devin, guys. I want to say, as somebody who lives in the oil basin, as somebody who knows people that are going to be going to Venezuela to work legitimately to pull oil out of the ground, roughnecks, dudes that work in oil fields, man, got them in the family. You know, that's where I come from, is what we do out here. I can tell you, looking at Devon Energy, it is a big one. It is a big one out of Oklahoma City. And their stock,
I've
I
heard
don't think has
about
ever
Devon
gone down.
before. I've heard
Yeah,
about Devon Energy before. Haven't looked into their ticker symbol in a while. I'll
yeah,
check it out.
they're killing it. So anyway, that's that energy talk, man. We got one more from the homie, and this one is more of an inspirational one. I wanted to roll out on because, man, I want to leave with all the inspiration tonight, guys, because it's, well, you know, it's just important. You know what I mean? It's 2026. It's important y'all have this. It's important we do this. Let me share this for you guys. I want to talk about the inspiration that T-QRON is right after this. So check this out.
You know that 2026 is the year where you step into your own. 2026 is the year where you shed the dead weight, where you shed the tears, where you say, yo, I'm built for this. 2026 is the year that you possess the land. Now I'm gonna tell you something. God does some amazing things with us, y'all. He will give you the desires of your heart. But does it align with his vision for you? See, one of the things I often pray for, I say, God, I do want you to give me the desires of my heart, only if it aligns with what you have for me, because I know that my heart can sometimes lead me the wrong way. As long as you put the money before God, God gonna keep making the money have to prove itself. And I promise you, the money gonna stop finding answers, but God ain't gonna never stop finding, because he's the real solution. So I want you.
All right, man. Just a little inspiration right there. You know what I'm saying? A little
It's good stuff, man.
inspiration. Man. I
Good
thought you'd
stuff.
appreciate that too, man. I wanted to bless you with that on your way out. You know what I mean, dude? I want to thank you.
Yeah,
Want to
man. I
let you know
appreciate
that everybody in the PT pod world is excited and we are riding with you in spirit. Prayers are going
All
out.
right,
We
that's
love you,
what's up,
dog.
man.
We
I
love you,
appreciate
man. We're
that.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
I appreciate all of y'all in the PT Pod world and in the odd world and the God world and the robot world. You know what I'm saying? That we're starting to
Robot,
live in. Man,
laser.
you just can't tell what's real and what's not anymore, man. It's scary as fuck. But yeah. Oh, you got the flyer up for the Southwest Fest. That's going down at Trill. It's a really dope ass hip hop store in Phoenix, Arizona. That'll be Saturday, January. I'm looking at the flyer and my eyes are horrible. January 17th. That's going to be in Phoenix and it's $20 a pop. It's actually 19 different acts. So it's not going to just be a show where it's like a couple of hours. This is like an all day affair. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell on the flyer, it's got all the info. Slapfrost.com/tour for more info to get tickets. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. We're opening up for Cali Agents, Planet Asia. Planet Asia is a really dope MC and Roscoe, and they're about to do a European tour run, I believe in February. So yeah, that'll be dope.
Oh. And this one is in Tucson.
Tucson, Arizona, the next day, which is Sunday, January 18th. It's actually totally free. So there's no cover for this one. So y'all make sure you show up. You ain't got no reason to not show up. Okay. This will be my first show in Tucson, Arizona. I performed in Phoenix before. This will be my first one in Arizona. Chase Lounge. Come on through if you're in the area.
All right. And this one, we're excited about this one. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Not that we're not excited about all of them, because we are.
Yeah,
But
I
I think I'm
mean,
gonna try to get some homies out to this one to watch you do your thug. You know what
oh
I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, please do, please do. And that's the thing about LA. You just never know who might pop up and where. You know what I'm saying? I've never performed there, but I know tons of people from there, and we all know LA's the spot to be. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, it's going down on the 16th of January, and that's a Friday at the Rockwell Lounge. Come on through. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of artists that are just doing it for the love of hip hop that are pretty seasoned in the game, and we've done a lot of work with some really reputable industry artists. Not just shared stages with them, but actually did songs with them. Um, show support, man, because
Yeah.
real hip hop is a dying art form. You know what I'm saying? Especially today with the AI situation and shit.
You
Um,
there, baby?
I lost connection there for a second. Can you hear
You're
me?
back. Yeah, you're good. We can hear you.
Oh man, hold on one
You are
second.
good. We can hear you. You're
I'm
good.
a I'm
You're
a
good.
I'm gonna go in and out. We can
Okay,
edit this part.
guys.
We're
What?
gonna have to
Yeah,
edit
no
this
worries.
part out.
No worries, man. I'm just gonna take a second and say while T-QRON is resetting there, everybody needs to go check the tour out, man. This is legit supporting small business. You have so many multiple small businesses you support when you support Cats on Tour like this, man. You're supporting guys who are doing hip hop, absolutely, but you're also supporting promoters, guys who are running a small business, trying to employ artists. You're
Yep,
helping small businesses that do T-shirts and web
absolutely,
design and social media marketing and ticket sales, and everybody out there on a little bit of a hustle trying to be somebody and choosing the path of making their own money in their own way. You're supporting
absolutely.
all of them when you buy a ticket and go to a show like this. That's why
Yes,
it's
sir.
so important to do that, man. So T-QRON
And it's
is
only
back.
$10 a pop. Come
I
on,
come
man. $10 ain't
on.
nothing. $10 is a new $5. You feel me?
Man, come on. You can't even get a slice of pizza for $10 anymore. A good one.
Exactly my
So,
point.
you
Exactly my
know,
point.
that's
Hmm.
crazy. So, man, we
Sorry
are
about
so
the little
excited about it.
technical, what I'm saying, but yeah.
And while I got you, man, I wanted to ask you, man, we'll just put that back up for a second. I wanted to ask you, so what is it like? Because most people never go on a tour. You know what I mean? Most people will never understand what that's like. And I wanted to ask you, man, what are some of the things you do in preparation? What's some of the work that goes into it? That kind of thing. The maybe some of the behind the scenes info folks may not know.
I mean, honestly, like it's a lot, bro. Imagine going through the back roads of America. You're not in one town or one city for more than I don't know, 7 or 8 hours, 10 hours at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Depending on your tour schedule, of course. Now this one is going to be back to back to back shows, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not even going to have time to go explore the town. It's literally get in, get your food in, get your in my situation, get your workout in, get your nutrition in for the day, and make sure you're ready to hit the stage. Do the sound check. You gotta get to the venue before the show even begins, hours sometimes before. Do the sound check. Make sure all the DJs got your playlist, and you've communicated how you're gonna do the show. Boom, boom, boom. We got the levels right. Cool. Go back to the hotel, get dressed, get back to the venue, get your ass on stage, do your show, kill that shit, sell some merch, take some pictures, shake some hands, network. That's the best part about doing shows in different cities is networking with different people. You just have no idea who you might run into. Um, be sure to take numbers, exchange info, um, be professional. You know what I'm saying? Like the sometimes people aren't as professional as you, but always maintain your professionalism.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, and then you get a little bit of sleep. Like I'll be honest, when I was on tour with the Alcoholics for about a month, going all over the West Coast, I think the most I ever slept in any of those cities was like 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Very little sleep. Um, yeah, there's a lot of downtime as far as going, from town to town, because you have like hours of driving to do, like anywhere from between 4 to 8, 10 hours sometimes, depending on where you're going. And it's boring. It's boring as shit. It's hard to urinate, so staying hydrated is a problem. This is gonna be interesting, because back when I was touring with the Licks, I was not on my health kick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now I gotta stay hydrated, right? So this is gonna be interesting. I'm like, damn, bro. It's like we don't have to pull over every hour, because everybody knows if you hydrated, you got to piss every hour or so.
Yeah.
That's just the way it works. So I got to try to dehydrate myself for a little bit, and that's a scary thought. I don't like that. But anyways, I'll figure that out. It's going to be a new learning curve for me. Oh
Can you
man,
hear me?
looks
Can you
like I
hear
might
me?
have.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. I'm gonna go
That's
in and
right.
out
Come back.
again. My
Yeah, man.
apologies.
No worries, man. We got you. So yeah, man, that dehydration. When he gets back, I got it for him. Also, let me hit the like on that. Shame on me for not liking the post. As you can see right here, man, this is live performances from True Justice, Vocab, Slick X, and Z-Man. So it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be live. Hey, man, I was gonna tell you. Here's the secret to that, right? So you just have like 1 or 2 little bottles of water during the trip, right? And then when you get to where you're going, then you like pound water. You do hold the quarter of the gallon bottle, you know what I mean? And
Mm.
make sure you get 4 of those in a day, and you should be good to go, man. So,
Yeah,
and
we'll
when you
see.
arrive, you pound one of those before the show, one at dinner, and then,
Yep.
2 after the show. And you're good. And you're good. Let's
Oh, and that's the other thing. Like, trying to figure out dinner, like just every meal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely have protein with me, protein powder. I'm gonna have some protein ready-made shakes and stuff, but everything in between, like I don't know where I'm gonna be at, and what might be available, but that's interesting too. This is the type of shit that wrestlers have to deal with when they're on the road and trying to balance their nutrition and workouts and
Oh, yeah.
travel at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So. And I mentioned wrestling because I love wrestling.
Oh, heck yeah.
So and while I'm out there, of course, it's gonna be difficult, but I'll see if I can. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when I'm in the back roads of America and I got like a long ass drive and you get what I'm saying? I
And
might
you got
tap in
signal.
if the
Yeah, 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 man.
connection. That's the other thing. Oh yeah, you had. Oh man, listen. There are. Woo, that's scary shit. Like, depending on where you are and not having no signal, no internet, no phone service. Yo,
You're such a city
that
boy,
part.
man. You get used to
Yeah.
that. I mean, like,
Yeah, no, I
you
am.
get
I'm
used to that.
definitely a city
Yeah,
boy.
you're like,
Yeah.
whoa. I'm like, no, man,
Yeah.
that's one from one city to another. You'll get like
Yeah.
little time. Depending now, when you go up in the mountains, bro, like
Oh, yeah.
maybe going from California to Arizona, man, I think you might go like get some dead zones. You might hit
Yeah.
some
Definitely.
legit desert zones. So we'll
Definitely.
see. It's
Definitely.
gonna be fun
Yeah.
to watch you come back and be like, I didn't have cell service, I almost died. You know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Shit, I did
Oh
almost.
man.
I thought we was gonna almost die. When we were going up to Lake Tahoe, I was opening up for the Alcoholics on that Red Cup tour, and we were going up Lake Tahoe. You ever been there? You ever
Oh
been to
yeah.
Tahoe? So you know what I'm talking about, right? It's
Real
along the
skinny. Yeah.
mountain, and
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there's nothing to like. You know what I'm talking about. If you ever been to fucking Lake Tahoe, you drove up there before. Oh my
It gives me
god,
panic,
I was
bro.
like,
It gives me
shit. I guess
panic.
this is how it ends.
Yeah, because
I,
there's no
but we
like
made
like
it
you're
somehow.
looking out your window and it's a straight drop. Like you're looking at your window and it's a like 5,000-foot drop.
That's crazy. I
If
lost audio.
you lost audio on
Are
me,
you able to
check
hear me
check.
right now?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you good.
I don't know what's going on. My
Oh
apologies.
man.
But we should be wrapping up anyway. We gotta yeah. So everybody, thank you for making this the most watched show on the PT Pod Network, and Shit, let's make it the most watched show on Rumble and YouTube one of these days, right? Make sure to tune in every Monday. I will do my best to try to get to y'all from the road. But if not, make sure you tune into everything else that Mike got going on, because he's got podcasts every single day. Okay. So with that being said, Mike, close it out for us. Because I
Yes.
can't.
We just want to thank you for letting us be ourselves again. Guys, this has been Visionary Value, this second one of the year. Remember, go with God. Believe in yourself. We believe in you. We will see you next time. It's the Visionary Value, guys. Thank you so much. It's the PT Pod, and we are